Treyarch just introduced a new mode to Black Ops 7 Zombies, Directed Mode. Now we had this inside of Black Ops 6, but it just made the Infestation camo grind incredibly easy and very beginner friendly. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and enjoy the strategy. Want to unlock all new mastery camos like Singularity ASAP? Check out Mitch Cactus, the biggest and the most reliable name in Call of Duty. They offer instant delivery DLC codes like Monster Energy, plus lobbies delivered in under an hour. Everything is 100% safe and legit for Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. Just about the community and seen all over YouTube, Mitch Cactus has over 20,000 verified reviews and thousands of personal vouchers. Make them the go-to for all things Call of Duty and even other games like Battlefield 6. Be sure to use code SPAZEL for 5% off and check out their current Black Friday sale to earn up to 60% off for a limited time only. Season 1 just dropped and we're on Ashes of the Damned. Spazo, why the hell are we on Ashes of the Damned? Well, one of the best ways to get Infestation just got even better. How could it even get remotely better, right? Well, we have the introduction of Directed Mode in Black Ops 7. Obviously, it's the same mode from Black Ops 6, where it caps out at round 15. You just infinitely repeat that round once you get there. Of course, you got to go through the Easter egg a little bit to get there, but that's not necessarily the point. This Easter egg has gotten incredibly easy, right? So if you wanted to get there to the max round 16, you can. But in terms of grinding Doomsteel, you don't need to. And I'm going to show you guys just how easy it finally is to get Doomsteel unlocked and to grind the 10 elites for every single weapon with the new Directed Mode. Well, we have the Wonder Fizz the moment we spawn in, so we can literally sit on round 3 and farm tens of thousands of points and get all of our perks before we even remotely leave spawn. Now, am I going to do that? No, but that is a choice of option for you. Now, there's plenty of ways you can do this inside of Directed Mode, and if you guys want to see me cover more and more strategies, feel free to let me know down in the comment section below that you do want to see that, or by dropping a like on this video. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pick up Double Tap, and we're going to pick up Deadshot Daiquiri, and we're going to pick up Juggernog. So on round 3, we got 3 of our perks. You could even use some of these spores. Now with Season 1, the new update, they went ahead and nerfed the hell out of these, right? So they're not as good as they were, so you do need to be able to defend these a little bit more, kind of, you know, without toxic growth or whatever. You can still use toxic growth, I think, but I don't. I usually just have Ether Shroud on now. I don't even bother with that. So I just defend them. But being able to sit in spawn and get your perks right away, it's going to make it incredibly easy to defend these with your gun, especially when you only cop out at round 3, right? And you might get some good gear, right? You might not. You might just get a certain weapon. It really just depends. It's not as good as it was before Season 1, so just please remember that whenever you're doing this. So right now we're making our way inside of Ashwood. We are on round 4 with a round cap of round 5. We're going to go ahead and get this going, and then we're going to get Pack-a-Punch put on Old Tessie. That way we can actually Pack-a-Punch our weapon. But being able to sit on low rounds as much as possible is going to be so much better because we can obviously set up more. It makes it incredibly easy because we can get a 3-plate now without having to go to extremely high rounds. We can get all of our perks, and we can stay theoretically on round 5, and we can do every single gun in a game. It doesn't matter. Being able to just stay on such a low round is going to make this incredibly easier for people. It takes a little bit longer to get set up, of course, because you don't have the Rampage Inducer on, but once you do, you have a game that can allow you to get all these camos done. Like, it is no joke. Directed Mode is going to be the way for these camos. And I am working on strategies right now for Astra Malorium, so don't worry if you don't want to play Ashes of the Damned anymore. Don't worry, I will have some strategies out for you guys here soon. But figured I would put this out and let you guys know and show you guys the strategy on Directed Mode. That way you guys can get in and start grinding it ASAP with Season 1's update. There we go, we got a few more, or just one. You can go ahead and shred it. But I highly recommend staying in spawn until you get the perks you like and you feel comfortable with. Now, what I'm going to do is we're going to turn this power on, and we're not going to go any further into this game. We're not going to go past whatever round cap we get put on, right? So if it does an update, if it stays on round 5, we're going to stay on round 5. We want to get Pack-a-Punch, and we want to stack up enough essence to get a 3-plated vest. Ready, we got a 3-plate, we got our perks, we got our gun, of course. Now we just had to go ahead and locate Mr. Klaus over here. But what does that do in terms of Directed Mode? Well, it allows us to go and fight the Uber Klaus containment unit. So All we need to do is we just need to go back to spawn with our gun, with obviously our vest, whatever it is. I definitely recommend getting a little bit prepped for this before you decide to fully go ahead and do this. I wouldn't recommend doing it with a one plate and a barely leveled up weapon. Now all we're going to do is just head back to spawn, of course. Alright, so just like usual, we're just going to go all the way over there, and we're still going to be using the save and quit method because obviously it still works in directed mode. But the reason this becomes incredibly easy is because we have all of our perks already right in spawn. We can buy them. We have our 3-plate vest, right? But we forever stay on a low round. We don't go higher at all. So you can just sit here, allow the elite to spawn in, and easily allow for yourself to get him killed. Now, for him to spawn in, I'm pretty sure we got to flip over to 7. Same rules apply though here. It does not matter too much. We can just finish these zombies off, finish this round real quick. Then we just got to go through a few rounds, which I'm surprised it actually doesn't say that we have to. Genuine shocker right there, but it's okay. We got to go through 2 more rounds, but we'll be able to buy more perks as well to make it easier to kill him whenever he spawns in. Now at round cap, we can go ahead and come over here, round 7, and we can wait for old Uber Klaus. Come on, buddy, spawn in for me. We can just keep standing right over here. It's really no big deal. Come on, friends. There we go. All right, Uber Klaus is inside of the map now. Now we're just going to wait for him to spawn in. And using our double tap dead shot weapon, we're just going to go ahead and shoot the coils, of course. Go ahead and pop a reload. He's very easy to kill because of the round we're on. So there we go. We're just going to kill him. And then once the core spawns in, we're just going to take down the core, right? Don't pick that up. We're just going to save and quit our game and reload it right back in. And bada bing, bada boom, we'll have another elite to kill. Now, just like the strategy previously with this, you're just going to be saving and quitting. But here is where it gets pretty good. By the time you have all 10 elites done for one single weapon, because of course you have to rejoin your game, flip the round, then kill him, then save and quit, and just rinse and repeat that. By the time you have all 10 done and one gun done, you're going to have so much essence to easily make your next gun very, very overpowered. So it's only going to get better from then, right? So we can just go ahead and kill this zombie, kill that zombie right there. Here we go. We got another one as well. This round should pretty much almost be over. We'll just listen, and we have that. So now if you have save and quit available, after you rejoin back, after you kill zombies, you're good to go ahead and kill him, right? So he spawns in. Here we go. We can kill him very, very easily. Just shred his core over here. Make sure we're getting white damage, not blue damage. We need to go ahead and buy ammo. But one thing I want to make sure I'm letting you guys know is you're on round 7. So the rounds are very, very fast and very easy to flip. That way, this is very, very good. Now, guys, the fog strategy does not work in this mode. I'm like 99% it doesn't work in directed mode because you have to be, for the fog strategy to work, you actually have to have a Xerxes spawn in first. So you have to be on round 16 plus for that to actually work. And of course, directed mode, you only can get to round 15. So again, we just kill the core. Bam, once the part drops, we can kill some of the zombies. It doesn't matter, that really isn't going to do us no good. All we need to do is just save and quit and reload back up our game once again. And here we are back inside of our game once again, loading in. Again, this is going to be a very, very easy round to flip just so we can kill him once more. It's not going to take us long at all. We got 4,560. We can buy more perks if we wanted to. Eventually, there's going to come a point in your game where you have every perk and you have so much essence because of you just constantly repeating the same round. Now, if you wanted to, you could push the Easter egg and maybe try and do the other side Easter egg inside of the Cosmodome with the Wonder Weapon. I might feature that for a video. I don't know if that works entirely. I haven't tested that, so that's why I'm not making that video. But I do know for certain that this one works. And I'm going to be honest. Standard versus directed mode. For this strategy, it's going to be directed mode. 100%, right? Very, very easy to do. It's very beginner friendly. Obviously, the zombies, they're not sprinting. They're very easy to kill. I have a pack 1 uncommon weapon, right? Few perks, and we can easily complete this. It's very, very simple to do inside of the game, allowing you to have very easy work when it comes to grinding out Doomsteel inside of Black Ops 7 zombies. I love the directed mode updates, and I love using directed mode to grind camos. It's so fun to do. It's so easy. You know, sometimes I like sitting there and actually paying attention to the game, but then there's times where I like having a movie on in the background and being able to just chill and grind a little bit and not entirely be so sweaty fighting zombies on high rounds. That's one of the reasons why I love this so much, is you never have to go to high rounds and you never have to worry about eventually going to high rounds. Because in standard, if you do this, you're going to be flipping through one round at a time, so eventually there's going to come a point where the elite's just a little too hard to kill, and it no longer becomes efficient, whereas directed mode, that never happens. So I definitely recommend doing this. I definitely recommend playing directed mode for the Infestation camo. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hopefully it helped. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like. Subscribe to the channel. We are on the road to 120,000 subscribers. But that being said, have a good one. Have a good day. I am out. Peace.